12.
Oh, really? I did too. I got top
really?
8, yeah.
I think I got
Hype.
12.
All right. Anyway, we got Mewtwo versus Greninja. Pretty hype match. And on the surface, you know, Greninja's got that type advantage being half dark, but we're not going to say anything about that.
I like the no button check. I love seeing people just jump straight into the action.
Your controller work. Actually, you know what? I can't even say that.
He's coming from Mr. Broken Controller.
Yeah. But Abadango, pretty solid lead to start it off. Though these are two very string-heavy characters. If you get hit, you're
one
going
time,
for a ride.
Yeah.
Okay, iStudying kind of scrambling here with some random defensive actions. Maybe a little bit scared of Abadango, and who can blame him? This guy's a terror.
And to be honest, I'm not sure if iStudying has that much Mewtwo matchup experience to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone over in the Netherlands plays him, but he is also a man of the world now. He's a world warrior, like Ryu, in real life. So he's been around the block.
Like the way Abadango uses that side B while he's approaching back to the stage, just covering himself down.
And the short hop air dodge fair just makes Mewtwo so hard to punish. I believe there's only a 3-frame gap if you do air dodge with the air dodge. Only 3 frames in which you can punish Mewtwo. And of course, forward air starts pretty fast, I believe 6 frames. So you can just get a lot of offense and defense mixed together with this character, and it makes him so hard to even hit once sometimes. And of course, we know iStudying can do a lot of damage off of one hit, but it's all about getting it and getting the right one to start the combo. Abadango with a pretty serious advantage here, just throwing those shadow balls, trying to scare Greninja into his shield.
Both players still at 3 stocks right now. Oh, that's going to be it.
No way.
Yeah, that is going to be it.
Town and City.
I've heard things
with a little bit of rage.
Yeah, I've heard those things about Mewtwo, that his weight's very awkward and it makes him susceptible to things that other characters are not.
Yeah, he's light and floaty, which you would think makes him super hard to combo, but he's also got a huge frame.
Yeah.
So you can kind of get some silly stuff on Mewtwo, and also he dies off the top super easily. Yo,
I thought we were about to see something so dope.
iStudying, chill, man. Be aware of your surroundings.
Pretty even game here right now. Like you said before, both these characters very string heavy.
Wow, that was crazy, the Shadow Sneak roll read, and also kicking backwards. Oh, okay. Just trying to get out of everything with that. It is kind of a get out of jail free card, but if your opponent anticipates it, it can really come back to haunt you. Oh, I thought he was going for another.
Yeah, no dunk.
Wow, narrowly avoiding death there. Abadango definitely looking to headhunt this man. He's like, all right, you kill me at 80%, dude. We got to do something about this so I don't fall too far behind. And again, kind of scrambling with these rolls, iStudying, but Abadango not ready for it. And I think Greninja also has a really fast roll.
Yeah, it's a very safe roll. The crouch backwards down tilt.
I think iStudying also was briefly warmed up by this in his match against Luigi player in Cruz.
Yeah.
But I believe he actually just lost the stock. Like it was clean.
Yeah,
Luigi player came in and won, yeah. So perhaps a little bit of Mewtwo inexperience showing. Wow, is that going to kill?
Okay. Ooh. Wow. Wasn't ready for that either.
Yeah, at I think 103 when he grabbed him. Definitely kind of rare to see that happen, but Town and City, again, such small boundaries that you see a lot of uncharacteristically low % deaths here.
Yeah, iStudying at a pretty, not a pretty big disadvantage, a slight one. Hopefully I will be able to see something again where you can just take off the stock, bring it back down.
And it is so hard to punish Mewtwo's air dodge, man. That's why iStudying went for that up throw to wait Shadow Sneak. But it doesn't matter. Mewtwo can just spam that trigger button and get away from it.
At least be reverse water shurikens.
Yeah, that is such a staple of iStudying's neutral. And even like his landing mix-ups, because he stalls Greninja briefly there.
Yeah,
right
like
there.
that.
Yep, Abadango was looking for that. Either air dodge or aerial into the ground, scoop it up with a quick down tilt, but iStudying not letting it happen. Still got a lot of fight left in him, and this is a very close game.
It's very hard to read Mewtwo when he jumps into the air and he air dodges, and that's one of iStudying's best traits is reading where you're going to be for the up smash.
Very true, but just hopping right over the Shadow Ball saying, I do not care about these projectiles, man. I'm catching onto your pattern. The look! Oh, okay, no footstool, but still picking up the dare and actually taking a slight lead here.
Wow.
iStudying, man. Back on the board.
Don't sleep on him yet.
Is he going to take this first game? Also, by the same token that iStudying excels in the 3-stock format, Abadango is not familiar with this. I'd say he's only competed in maybe a small handful of 3-stock tournaments, so this could be a little bit jarring to him having to have so much stamina to make it through a set. Wow, Water Sword right through the Shadow Ball.
Yep, didn't even care.
Abadango once again defaulting to just running away and throwing the shadow balls. But iStudying is so dangerous with this speed.
There we go. Huh. All right, Abadango has air dodged the last 3 times after an up throw. I feel iStudying needs to just wait it out, and he might be able to clear this. Oh, okay. Yeah, we did see an SD. I thought we were going to see an SD right there.
Botched that angle. He could have just gone
disappointed in himself.
Up right, up left, and he would have been fine, but I think he kind of just choked in the last minute. On the verge of taking a match from one of the most prominent players in Smash 4, one of the top 10 in the world on pretty much everybody's list.
Abadango with his head down, like just really thinking about that match for a second.
Probably pretty relieved to be out of the woods on that one.
Yeah, iStudying was really coming out right there. If he successfully pulled off that jab lock, might have seen some serious damage.
Yes, and I don't think he was ready to die at 80%.
No, no one's ready to die at 80%.
No, not even Biggie Smalls.
We're not going to see a character change at all. Abadango sticking with Mewtwo, and I don't know if iStudying has any alts.
We got regular Wrecking Crew. Wait, if they're gonna play the stage, they have to put on Mock Rider, or else it doesn't count.
You love that song.
Match is invalid.
Mock Rider.
That's the most rockin' song in this game.
I don't know. Guarplay's got some pretty good music.
Yeah, it does. It does. But that's pretty like try-hard 80s metal kind of stuff, man. I want to hear some hype like old
80s metal. Yeah, me too.
No, Mock Rider is the jam, though. Are they actually going to Omega Wrecking Crew? No, we got Smashville again. The quiet, peaceful,
not again.
happy
We had
animal.
Town and City.
Oh, right, it was.
Yeah, we had Town and City prior.
I mean, is there really a difference? No. Joking, of
there
course.
is. The music is slightly different. Like we have
music is
KK
slightly
Slider
lower
on
tier.
this one.
Oh yeah, it's Saturday night. Where's my man?
Maybe the timing on the Wii is off.
Wii U is definitely not set properly on the date or time. Actually, probably just the date because it is nighttime over here in Smashville.
Oh, okay. Interesting mix-up right there by iStudying there for the up air.
And I love how iStudying tries to side B out of the neutral airs, presumably trying to avoid that dreaded footstool combo Abadango loves to go for. Definitely some crafty stuff. Jumping clean over the shadow ball, though. Oh, he's like, I got footstools of my own, son.
Oh, not gonna be enough. Are we gonna see the Gimp? No, not. Okay. Interesting.
Now right back at you, confusion. Greninja hit itself in confusion. Okay, Abadango, slight percent disadvantage here.
iStudying showing, though, that he is no sleeper.
You see him mashing on that side B, man. Even between the multi-hits of Mewtwo's Nair.
That's not, yeah.
Yeah, next one or maybe a couple more percent and then another up throw will do the trick. But the same can be said for Abadango. If this man gets a grab, iStudying needs to either mash out of it as fast as possible or just concede the stock.
It's absolutely insane that he could just air dodge like 3 times like that.
Yeah, that's definitely one of Mewtwo's trademark attributes in this game. Oh, he grabbed the edge a second time and a third. Abadango just possibly playing a little bit of a game of chicken with iStudying there. Like, hey, man, I'm not going to go to... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you're not going to come and hit me. You're too worried about what else I can do with all my aerial mobility and floatiness.
Mewtwo looking serious. It's so cool to see this character like as a top tier.
Yeah, thank God, man. How are you going to put Mewtwo in the game and have him be low tier?
Melee. We won't talk about it, though.
Melee Mewtwo is just a figment of our imagination. That was Mew 1, and he was preparing for Smash 4. Okay, just runs right into a Shuriken. iStudying still able to keep this close. Loving the perfect pivot into Shuriken, though. Imagine Greninja had Shuriken. Oof.
Oh, my. Oh, all right. Trying to land these hits, but Abadango just tossing out these air dodges everywhere.
And, of course, the fact that he becomes invisible.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's like the Rosalina roll. Like, oh, God.
Yeah, and I think even her air dodge, she becomes invincible as well. Dare into the ground. Pretty rare option there from Abadango, but, again, always aware that he has to keep mixing it up. This guy not one to get predictable, even over a 3-stock 3 out of 5 set.
iStudying right now is struggling to find an opening on Abadango.
At least he was keeping that safe pressure. Nair on the back of his shield rolls right away. But Abadango is still sticking it to him, man. All right, how is this ledge pressure going to work out for iStudying now that he has stage control?
Yeah, iStudying has had stage control for most of the match, but it's not working out for him.
Yeah, Abadango is still a real big threat from the corner.
Yeah.
Goes for the dive kick on shield.
Gonna get shadow balled. All right, one more grab, and this is over for iStudying.
All right, just pushes him away from the edge.
There we go.
I like that little recovery there from iStudying. Definitely catches anyone who's not very familiar with
the matchup
Greninja.
off guard, yeah.
Goes for the counter. Oh,
Okay.
goes up very, very smart.
Look at that.
If he went horizontally, Mewtwo is definitely fast enough to have caught him. Uh-oh, down tilt. Just a fair afterward, but keeps it going. Reads the landing. Oh, man. Abadango keeps going for that. I really like it.
Yeah, because it has potential to gimp.
Right, neutral air, so many active frames all the way down. And if you catch him with not the final hit, oh!
That was only one back air also.
Yeah, just the third hit. Abadango definitely not looking ready to tech it at all. Obviously, the game agrees with him.
I know I teched.
More on that later. iStudying, though, trying to build this lead back. He got so close last game, and he hasn't even gotten the super early kill that he had last time. Oh, well, I mean, maybe that stage spike was kind of early, but still, nothing compared.
It was early enough to bring it back to an even game.
Right, and we're so close between these two competitors here.
Abadango, every time he comes back up, he goes for that side B. You can't do anything. You have to respect it.
Right, because you can't block it. You could, if you have a really disjointed move, you could just challenge it outright, but you have to pretty much avoid it entirely.
Oh, gonna roll into the dash, into the jab.
Man, I like that from Abadango, going for air dodge into the ground reads with disable. Oh,
iStudying really playing his heart out right now. He wants this.
He does, but is that enough compared to Abadango, who like is ready for this?
Yeah.
I know
this man does have lots of tournament experience.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are a couple Greninjas over in Japan as well. There's Amsa and Somei, among others.
Oh, almost.
Even Sour Spot up smash doing quite a bit of knockback there. Mewtwo's so light. Both of these characters are definitely well within kill percent, but the difference is that iStudying can die from a grab, whereas Abadango is going to need a lot more damage to do that.
Or forward air. That was beautifully spaced. Abadango with his own little mini pop-off right there.
Yeah, just a little quick fist pump.
Do you ever see that thing Abadango does with his hands when he's just like...
Just like keeping the wrists supple and nimble.
Maybe I should start doing that.
Yeah, right.
Is that how
Actually,
you're good?
It feels kind of good.
Yeah, it feels good.
Just doing that.
Just do it.
I like that. All right. Well, going into this third game, iStudying facing elimination from the winner's bracket here.
Abadango's coming out really strong right now. I thought that maybe he might be unfamiliar with the matchup, and that might put iStudying at an advantage. Not like iStudying is doing poorly whatsoever, but Abadango just seems ready for it. You know, with how much experience this player has, it might be 3 stock doesn't affect him that much because he is also obtaining that time to download his opponent.
Right. Yeah, Abadango definitely has the best of all worlds, I think, in his playstyle. He's got the very solid flowcharty kind of formula that he doesn't rely on because his mix-ups are so good and his adaptation is also really good. And he just has a good default play that when he goes into a match against someone he doesn't know how to read, he could just run the process and get it done.
I just realized Dennis has not run it back at all to Palutena's Temple.
Oh, yeah. He probably banned FD. Abadango is probably like, oh, yeah, I know it's a...
Yeah, I know what your favorite stage is.
Abadango tacking on. Oh, no way!
He gets it. Wow! Fishing for it for the last, not fishing for it, going for it for the last 2 games, unsuccessful, clipped it right here, and on probably the most important match of this set.
Greninja sinks like a rock in the air, man. He's got such ridiculous falling speed. Abadango taking full advantage of that, just clipping him with a weak hit of the nair. Okay, I like this. Forward air just backs off.
We're seeing a very confident Abadango right now. Going to obliterate 2 stocks within the first
48 seconds.
God.
Abadango, please. Okay, forward throw. Oh.
Okay, iStudying.
iStudying knows he's got to make some serious stuff happen right now, or else this is just going down the gutter.
His back is against the wall.
Okay. Up throw. Oh, no shadow sneak. Mewtwo's air dodge is so safe, man. You could read that all you want. It's like you're probably only going to punish him 1 out of 3 times anyway. And none of Greninja's moves really have that long-lasting active frames, like, you know, like Cloud Up Air that could just catch the weak hit at the end of the air dodge.
Absolutely.
Greninja doesn't have that luxury.
All right, Abadango playing a little bit more patient. Like, obviously, we saw the hyper aggroness that worked out for him on that first stock, but now he's kind of just like picking and choosing his battles because he knows he's got room to work with.
Yeah, he's still got 3 stocks. He can pretty much just exchange hits or lay down whatever kind of damage he wants, and it's still going to help him so much in the long run.
I need to go to, what is it, Kurogami Hammer? I need to see
Hammer.
Yeah, I need to see the frame data on this air dodge, and it's going to be a 3 stock. Oh, what a heartbreaker.
Wow. one of the first 3 stocks of Abadango's career, presumably, being that he doesn't get the opportunity for them very much.
Yeah, true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. All right, well, Abadango advances to winners finals. I'm sure not too many people are surprised by that. A lot of people have them as their favorite to win the tournament. But
Sodrek, I feel like Sodrek is our best bet at taking out Abadango.
Especially because Cloud is actually Fox, too.
Yeah, I don't want to sleep on Ixis, though, because, like, I did play him in Beast in my pools, and he plays it different. He plays the Sonic I like to see. He